There is indeed a website that I go to all the time with a lot of information from the National Institute on Health. Just explain to us what the NIH is.
Absolutely. So the National Institutes of Health is really the umbrella organization for the federal government's research on all types of health, from infants to adolescents to older adults across the board. And the NIH is made up of 27 different institutes and centers. One of those is the National Institute on Aging, which is what I work for, and we focus on diseases of aging and also healthy aging.
So I have actually heard from people from the NIH, leaders at the NIH, that quite a bit of money is being focused on and put into research on Alzheimer's specifically for the NIA because it's become such a devastation to us. And with regard to that, before we go on, because we're going to delve deeply into what's going on with Alzheimer's, in addition to that issue of aging, what other issues of aging are in the forefront right now?
Well, obviously, Alzheimer's is, of course, now we have COVID-19, which, as we know, is also an emerging issue that we know has devastating effects on older adults. So that obviously is happening right now. That's just a new event or new situation. But Alzheimer's is really the largest probably issue facing the aging population because it is such a devastating disease. It's actually not just a disease, it's a syndrome, and it causes loss of cognitive functioning and ultimately requires the individual to have full-time care by the end of the end stage of the disease. So Alzheimer's, I would say, has been obviously the number one largest, and which is why you've seen Congress, I think, respond and give many additional funds, and we're very grateful that we've been able to have this additional funding to really research, ways to treat and prevent Alzheimer's disease, but also how to help caregivers, how to take care of caregivers because it's difficult for them. So it's really across the board. It has been, I would say, Alzheimer's has been the number one. Of course, now we have this emerging issue of COVID-19.